Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and I have a few things I want to show you. And I'm going to tell you about them, too. Because it's a show and tell. I guess I could just show them and not talk. Then it would just be a show. A show and show. Or just... I'm going to go ahead and begin with the Google Pixel Slate. This may not be new to you, but it's new to me. I took advantage of a deal where I could get the Google Pixel Slate. This is with an Intel M3 inside, and... I of course, that's the reason I got it. It's got Intel inside. Hello? I'm with Intel. Well, it wasn't just that. It was specifically because this was $499. Now, that may not sound like a deal to you until I tell you that that was $499, and it included the Google Pixel Slate, as well as the keyboard, as well as the pen. It was one heck of a deal. I absolutely could not pass it up. I haven't had a Chromebook in a few years, and I just didn't want to, really spend a lot on it because I didn't think I was going to be using it a lot. Still, I wanted to use it on a regular basis. And the Google products have always caught my eye. I've appreciated the Pixels for a few generations and, wanted to keep the Pixelbook, but unfortunately, it just didn't fit my needs at that price range. This absolutely did. So my plan is to unbox this live at some point this week on my Twitch channel and play around with it. I think that'd be fun because it's an Intel thing, right? But it's a me thing. I got this. I took advantage of the deal. The deal may still be available. I'm not going to link it. It's over on Amazon if you're interested. I know everybody else is saying, oh, check out the link in the video description. You can. Even if I say that, you're not going to check. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next product that I got this week from Terra. This one I am going to unbox. I'm going to show you. It's a smartphone, but it's not like any old smartphone that you might think it would be. It's different. And when I say different, when they reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to take a look at this phone? I'm usually kind of like, I'm not really a phone guy. I've got one and I'm good to go. But when I specifically learned why this device exists and how they've made it possible, I got really interested. So it's not so much about the hardware, it's the service around it. And let me go ahead and verify this. I have the page pulled up just in case, I got any details incorrect. $39 flat fee on all repairs. Wow! Man, that is that immediately could take the stress out of owning a phone because you're afraid you're going to drop it, you could break, you got to protect it, and then it's going to cost money, so you keep the crack on the screen. $39 flat fee on all repairs. And so I know I should be unboxing it and showing you the hardware because that's what I know a lot of people care about. Even with the Google Pixel Slate, it's the hardware. Yes, is good, of course, Intel inside. But it's because I love what Google's doing with Chrome OS, and they've specifically been making modifications with the touchscreen Chrome OS devices like the Slate recently in recent builds. And of course, yes, this device is Android. It's running version 9, but they say that in a little while, like this spring, they're going to be updating it to Android version 10. And from a distance, the Android experience did not look like it was slapped on. It looks like it's just Android, straight up Android, maybe with a few modifications, but nothing that looked like it was a major rebuild of what Android is or could be, like just plain old simple Android, AOSP. Okay, so this is a handy guide. It's a QR code. I didn't get to the other best part, right? The $39 flat fee on all repairs, but the best part, 4-year warranty. 4-year warranty on a smartphone with $39 flat fee on all repairs. And I hope that the Android on here, like I said, the experience of the software matches the what they've got in terms of the service plan. So it's not just the hardware, it's not just the software, it's a service, and that to me, it is kind of game changing. I've never heard of those two things before as a value for a smartphone. So I'm not going to go ahead and boot this up because that would take too long. But it's a nice little device, and oh man. I miss using fingerprints, especially when I have to wear face masks. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's got a case on it, too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like putting cases on things, but it's like a jellyfish case where you can see through it. which is, by the way, my preferred kind of case. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. I just wanted to show you that I got it. It's going to be a great little device to have around. And I'm thinking about basically passing it to Jedi because I have had her using other Android devices and I haven't been happy with the software experience for. This one may fit the bill. Plus, if she damages it, $39 flat fee on all repairs. Come on! Like, you can't beat that. I know. It's very rare that I get excited for things. And, I get sent products every so often, and I get excited, of course, for Star Wars stuff. But to me, it's something to get excited about. Not the hardware, but the service and the software around it. Then I realized in doing kind of an inventory that I was missing an Imperial Royal Guard from my Hot Wheels collection. So I got one. And I'm going to open it so I can place it within my collection. I don't know how I missed this one. I think I've missed a few others in the past. I tried to stay current, and there are a few of the newer ones that I haven't found, and then a recent wave with Jar Jar Binks and R5-D4, and I think one of the Black Droids, and I can't remember the specific designation from it, but I'm missing those three, and they're impossible to find, super expensive now, which is bizarre. They never showed up in the stores, at least the ones that I could see. So this is the Emperor's Royal Guard, or the Imperial Royal Guard car. It's got a little point up front, right there. Cool. So, okay, I admit, and not to take away from anything that I've shown to this point, but I'm excited about the car. This is the kind of car I get excited about. I'm such an outlier, I know. This, my car review, it's very red, and the wheels spin. It's designed very nicely. It's sleek and shiny, and it's collectible, which means I'll hold on to it forever. I'm not going to talk about the warranty for this thing because there, to my knowledge, is no warranty. Also, this week, Hasbro has been releasing, hang on, the Discord server, live.pirillo.com. In case you're wondering, it's still there. The Discord server, you can jump in and chat. Not a lot of activity going on. But still, it's there. I found out about free game deals, actually. Right now, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2? Hang on, now I gotta check. Give me a second. Because I don't want to get this wrong. It's currently free on Xbox, or I think that also crosses over to the PC, at least the license for it, and PlayStation, and also Steam. Give me a second. How to navigate over there. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. Yeah, okay, I think I got that right. Free on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation right now. So hopefully you watched my video. If you didn't, you lost out. So this is out now. The Black Series Probe Droid. Wasn't very excited about this as much as I am excited about some of the newer figures that are going to be released, including the Child, at least the Black Series Child. Excited about Baby Yoda. More excited about that little piece of plastic than this big piece of plastic, but I'm still interested. Hello, it's Star Wars from The Empire Strikes Back. I knew this as the Probot, the Imperial Probe Droid, D3, deluxe figure, if you will. Comes with a stand. It looks like it's got a snow base behind. This one's probably going to get opened. I'm not going to do that right now, but it is available. To me, like if it's not my scale. The 6-inch scale is not necessarily my favorite scale. And quite honestly, the Darth Vader that came with a Probe Droid in recent years would have satisfied my Imperial Probe Droid tastes. But still, what am I going to do? Pass it up? It was on sale. I saved $2. But it was on sale. I'm all about the sales. Also released this week, to celebrate the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, this little arcade-looking cabinet. That's actually not an arcade cabinet. There's a T-shirt inside with an Imperial Walker. I'm not going to open it because it may take a while, and then I'd have to take off this shirt, my crispy Yodas. See, I'm crispy, wearing a crispy shirt. I believe in crispy shirts. But this is definitely a shirt that I want to wear. I have to throw in a complaint to Funko. They recently changed something. Mediums used to fit amazing on me. And they changed the mediums to now be smaller. And their new larges are too large on me. And their new mediums are too small on me. So I've opted for the large. I guess I have to gain weight in order to, make the, shirts fit well. Because, keeping it off right now, when we're doing the whole stay-at-home thing, it's kind of difficult. Too many snacks. I know I do the stay-at-home thing anyway, but yeah, I'm just okay. Yeah, I'm making an excuse. I probably shouldn't be eating so many crispy Yodas. I'll do my best. But this is available right now. If you can get a hold of it, I think you should be able to order it online. I wore a mask and ventured out. But the little video game. See, the funny thing is this is to me, at least to my recollection, this is what's odd. So you notice it's the Empire Strikes Back branding, but to my knowledge, this is like the Star Wars arcade game. Okay, I should have done this like before starting this video, but I'm doing it now because I'm not exactly doing it live. But you know, I'm recording live to tape, and while I'm up, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. I know where all my Darth Vader stuff is, and yes, I'm wearing my Stormtrooper PJs as well. Work at home clothes, work from home, work with home. This is the probot the probe droid that I was referring to earlier. Picked these up on sale too. Amazing. This was like one of the best deluxe figure sets that I've seen in recent years. Absolutely. This one's a little dusty. Yeah, see? Look at the arcade cabinet for Star Wars. This was a custom build. Someone did it a while ago. But yeah, look. See, it's supposed to be for The Empire Strikes Back, but this was actually Atari Star Wars video game. That's kind of funny to me that they did that. I don't know if I'm the first person to notice that. And as much as I'm inclined to keep the collectible in the box, I'm going to take it out of the box, but I'm going to keep this box. Because that's a pretty darn cool box. See, it says Star Wars on top. That's what it's about the same-ish. This was styled after the original cabinet. I also have the sit-down version of this miniature, but I'm not gonna bring both of them over because you only need to see one. That's how if I want to pretend that my Tron figurines are playing a game, because I also have the Tron mini cabinet thing, or my Star Wars figures are playing the Star Wars video game. I've got a mini arcade. It's kind of cool. What it's also cool is when it's hot, you could like spray water on yourself, or you can get like one of these water shooters, like spray shooters. They also have like one of those like Mister. I think they call them Misters, right? Yeah, a Darth Vader Mister fan. And if you use two, it's a Mister. It's a joke that only old people will get. There was another Mister that I didn't get from Galaxy's Edge, although maybe I'll have to ask someone to grab that the next time it's open. But this is an older one. I never found that these were available in the States, or if they were, I totally missed it. You see the clone helmet. But you can put a battery inside. I got it. I got both of them because I had to get this one in order to get this one. And so it's because it's Vader. I know everyone else, show the Fett. No, I'm all about the Vader, man. The Mr. Vader. This is Mr. Vader. Call me Mr. So kind of cool. Bigger than I thought they were going to be, but I don't know what size I expected. But a Jedi picked him up. She says, just shoot water. I'm like, how did you know? She's not quite, at the point where she's reading things necessarily. I guess I'm going to pull these over. Also available right now, new Star Wars lunchboxes. We've got the Mandalorian that has the Mandalorian on it, as well as IG-11, Cara Dune, and Queel there. And then we've got Vader and Luke battling in The Empire Strikes Back. When I see new lunchboxes, I tend to grab them because sometimes I'll just like put them to the side, and if Jedi gets a new toy or a set of new toys, we'll throw them in a lunchbox and she'll carry. It's a nice little tote to carry her around, and they don't look garish sitting out, quite honestly. I'm sorry, in a blurg. I did not mean to slag the blurg there. Mythosaur skull with some Orabesh. Anybody? All right. Those will be nice, too. If they go on sale, I'll end up getting a couple more as backups. And they probably will. I don't know how many, are necessarily out there in inventory. A while ago, and I can't remember when, I came across Mark Pingator, or is it Pingatori? Never actually said it out loud. Magic Marker Art. And he makes Garbage Pail Kid-esque stickers and art. He's a GPK artist, basically, or at least has been. And he makes a series that Topps hasn't done. And I picked up like it was like a Masters of the Universe Garbage Pail Kid set. That's not what it was called. But he also made Star Warped Kids. And he released them recently in these little boxes, right? And so this is the full set of the first series. And when I went looking, I'm like, dude, I think I bought that one before, but I don't remember getting the little box. So he had released also a second series, and I know I didn't have the second series. So I just bought both. This one is going to stay in the box. And this one of Star Wars Kids, and you can see all the art on the website with the stickers and everything. Magicmarkerart.com. He did a Boba Fett, looks like a Hammerhead, hang on. I have to. I don't want to wait. I have to see it. I have to show you. This is just too cool. This is like this is the meeting of two fandoms right here for me. GPK and Star Wars. They had, back when Ashcan Andy, and that's the closest I think we ever really got to Star Wars from GPK, from Topps, which was kind of disappointing. I understand why. I'm sure that, that all comes down to licensing and how they don't want to damage their brand. Although that would have come about in the years where they really weren't too worried about it as much as they are now with Disney. So I'm going to keep the box. So I want to be very careful with that, because the idea is the box could be set up as it would be in a store, like a hobby box. And so there's a little box in there. See the flap? It's cut out. It's cut out for me. There's tag there. Oh boy, I gotta be careful. Oh, is this new? Yeah. See, I think he's changed what he's used for the backings of these actual stickers. Because the other ones that I've had, and I could be wrong. Let me get a little dig in here. It's got A and B. It feels different, which is good. This, oh yeah, oh my God, yes. This, because the other card, this is different. This is radically different. This is much better than the card stock that he was using before. Feels more like a Garbage Pail Kid. So in the back, they're just puzzle pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and show. I'm gonna flip through. We've got a Mandalorian, and of course Boba Fett. Do I have to get a little closer there? I apologize. We've got Droid. So you're getting all my facial hair up close. I'll shave this week. IG Eddie 8. Oh man, this is great. Oh, I love it. Greed Owen. Oh man. Drew Slow. I hope he keeps going with these. He's got to do a third series. I'm collecting them all. Wally Russ, right? Ponda Baba. Yeah, Pone Dov Baba. Or Dove? I don't know how to pronounce that. Trandoshan instead of Trandoshan. Hello, Bosk. Did I skip one? Did I? Hang on. Or maybe one's out of order. Oh yeah, they must have been out of order. Bosk or Bosk. Bosk. Slightly out of order, not a big deal. Because I'm going to be putting them into pages anyway. Denigar instead of Dengar, right? Or Corellian. Snag Gill Tooth. Short snags though, yeah. Not blue snags. There should have been like a chase card. He should have been like a tall Snaggletooth chase card. Zutom instead of Zutton. Moma Nadani instead of Moma Nadan. That one's cute. Gosh, this is amazing. Murph Tack instead of Muff Tack. I need to get Cabe. There's Hammerheady and Abominable instead of an Abominable. Maybe this is how I should have done it, like that. And then the back has two puzzle pieces, or like for two different puzzles. Dude, absolutely stellar. So if you're a child of the 80s and had all these fandoms, you got to pick up the various series that he's done. He's done Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe. I'm trying to think of what else. The Star Wars. I didn't get all of them because I was like, but because I didn't, honestly, I'll tell you, I didn't like the cardstock that was being used. I loved the art and I loved supporting him, but the cardstock was like, this is much better. So I may go back and collect all of them. I'm sure Mark is going to love hearing about that. These are done so well. Oh man. So it's just been an exciting kind of week for me, as I'm breaking a sweat, getting excited over stickers. It's what I do. Geeking out, showing, and telling. Busy week ahead. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by Discord if you have. There's not a lot of activity because, quite honestly, if I don't talk, nobody does. So feel free to join. I am going to go ahead and wrap things up. I know I'm going to be getting more things this week, so after this week, then it's going to be another busy week. Whatever week May the 4th is going to be an incredibly busy week because I'm going to have so much new Star Wars things. It's not even funny. There are some companies that are sending some things to me and I'm like, yes! Like, Star Wars, I'm in. I don't care. I'm in. That's all I need. That's all I need. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you always.